Every day that you do not up level, you are deciding to live in your old reality. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Monica, and in this video we are going to be discussing how to actually up level before 25. Because baby girl, it's about time, you know? It's about time. Didn't you say to yourself that 24 is gonna be your year? Well, now is the time to change it. We still have 3 months to go from Earth to the moon. This is the level that we're gonna get to, baby, alright? So, to up level in such a short period of time. Number one, I know this is so cliche and I used to hate to hear it, but you have to know your worth. Okay, and if you don't know how to know your worth, I recommend using ChatGPT and ask it to help you to know your worth. Actually, ChatGPT has been my therapist and it has given me amazing insights, amazing prompts that I could type, and I could type into the ChatGPT and it would give me a result. I feel like it saved me so much time and money that I would have to spend on therapists or other means of knowing my self-worth, right? And this is the number one thing that you have to understand. And I used to skip these videos all the time, like, my god, like, love yourself, like, just know your worth. But honestly, it's the number one point, because if you don't do it, you don't feel like you deserve this attention. You're not gonna feel like you deserve to dress up nice or deserve to spend money on yourself if you don't know your worth. Because once you love yourself for exactly who you are, that's when you're gonna feel like you can spoil yourself. Because, you know, in the past I was like, of course I love myself. Duh. Why would I not love myself? And my self-worth was like 0, right? And I used to think that I really love myself. And the reason was because I didn't know what it meant. And what it actually means is accepting every single part of yourself, no matter, especially the ones that you have disowned, and seeing and really celebrating the good parts of who you are. And as I said in the beginning, I want you to ask ChatGPT and work with him to is it him? Is it it? What is it? Work with it to help you define that are standing between you and amazing self-worth. Because once you reach the self-worth, all of the rest that I'm going to say is going to fall in place a lot more natural. It's going to feel a lot better. It's going to feel aligned. Okay. Number 2, once you have worked with it, the ChatGPT, I want you to start dressing up every day. Get ready for the day every day, no matter if you're staying at home or not. Why? Because it might seem like a lot of work, and it certainly did for me, and I was lazy. But the thing that it does is that you start feeling different. You start moving different. I believe that the amount of care that you put into yourself radiates outwards, or the care that you do not put into yourself radiates outwards. So if you do put on the makeup, put on the nice clothes, even if you're staying at home, you start vibrating higher. Your worthiness is going to be higher. Just test it out, but I'm sure that you remember that one time when you felt like $1,000,000 because you dressed up and everything. Your confidence went through the roof. I remember this one time, oh my god, so I really put so much effort into my looks, and I went out and I was flirting with all the men in the room. And usually I'm a very shy person. I just look down and I don't want to talk to anyone, you know. But that one time when I did dress up, I owned the room because I was so confident. And the more I do it, even though on days where I don't feel like it, I'm just at home, the more this energy goes up and I start attracting better. It's really interesting how this works, but I really recommend this one. Try this one, okay? It does the job. The third thing that I want to talk about is to put yourself in places that you would not normally go to, that are very higher level than where you usually go. So let's say you go to eat to a pizza place or McDonald's. I want you to really go to high-class restaurants. Even if you cannot afford them as much as McDonald's, for example, I want you to just one time per month dress up and go to a high-class restaurant, go to a high-class place, go to a high-class concert or a theater. Just go somewhere that is out of your comfort zone, and that is the place where the elite goes, so to say, because you are the elite, okay? And the more you put yourself into these places, the more they're gonna start feeling like home, okay? Places hold energy. This is what I have noticed with many places that I have been to around the world, but also buildings. They hold energy, and energy is contagious, especially if you are a sensitive person. So the more you put yourself into high vibrational spaces, such as the ones that I mentioned, the more you are going to vibrate on the same energy. And I'm not even mentioning that the type of people that you might meet there are going to be on a whole different level. And what I also recommend, what helps me a lot personally, is to go to an event that costs a lot of money. Okay, like actually pay the money to get in, because the type of people that you're going to meet there is a completely different frequency. And observe your vibration when you walk in and observe your vibration when you go out, and you're gonna notice that you have this energy is contagious. Like you start vibrating on a higher level, okay, and you start attracting better. So I want you to really put yourself in places and in situations that are higher, where you would normally go, that cost more than you would normally pay. Okay, so these are my energetics of up-leveling and how I would go about it if I wanted to up-level by the end of the 25. I hope this helped you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!